If your dealership is only tracking keys when they're inside the machine, then I think you're missing out on the bigger problem. This Lithia store has been using TrueSpot for a while now, and they can see exactly which keys are inside the key machine, but more importantly, they can see the keys outside the key machine. They can see them on the lot, in service, or even in an office. And that's just part of what they're doing with TrueSpot. Check this out. So let's pretend somebody walked through the front door of your dealership and said, hey, I saw a particular car on your website, I'd like to test drive it. You went, okay, perfect. Did you get the stock or VIN on it? And they say, yes, actually I did. The last four is 6800. So I'm gonna type that in and I'm gonna search it. Pull it up and I go, okay, cool. I can see that the key's in the key machine. Let me grab it and we'll walk out to the car together. Your customer service just got better. And do you think your guys could sell more cars each month if they could quickly find the key? Interesting. Now let's run that same scenario, but let's pretend the key is not in the key machine, because this is where the problems start to run in. So somebody walks through the front door, says, hey, I saw this particular car on your website, I want to check it out, and they even tell you the last four. So you go, okay, cool, 539P. And you type it in, you look it up, and you go, oh, I can actually see that it looks like this key's not in the machine, it's actually out on my lot. Would you mind holding on a second? Let me go grab that. Now they know that they need to go out to the lot to get this key. They don't have to wander over to the key machine to find out that it's checked out and then have to wander off and go search for that key. They already know where it's at. Imagine the amount of time they would save and the customer experience they're providing, because they're not going to disappear for 20 and 30 minutes and then show back up maybe with a car. So there's a lot of layers to this, but let me explain just enough to be dangerous. So let me ask you one question. At the end of the night, how do you make sure all of your keys make it back into your key machine or back on your keyboard? If the answer is hopes and dreams, wishes and prayers, well, there's a better way to do it. Take a look at this. I'm looking at every single one of their primary keys right now. So if I need to see something at the end of a night and be like, hey, I've got one floating around out here in customer parking, I can click on it and it'll tell me that stock number associated to it. So I could grab a sales guy or a porter or whoever and be like, hey, put this in your phone. I need you to go locate that key and bring it back in. There is absolutely no reason that you should ever have a key that gets left in a cup holder of a car, dropped out on the lot, or left in a part of your dealership that is not somewhere where you can safely store that key. Now, let's talk about if a key leaves the campus, because there's two pieces of this I want you to understand, right? If a key ever leaves, you can come to last sightings up here. It's right in the middle of the screen. I'm highlighting over it right now, and you can click on it. It'll show you, hey, do I have any keys that have been off the campus for more than 4 hours? No, you don't. Do I have any that have been off the campus for more than 24 hours? You got one set of keys. Here's your specific stock they're associated to. Now, this pin drop is the last place that key was seen before the dashboard updated. Dashboard updates every 2 minutes. Now, if you want to take that a step further, it was last seen at 5:09 p.m. on a 7/11/2026. So inside that next 2 minutes, that key left the campus and hasn't been seen since. So if you needed to pull up cameras or do anything like that to figure out who it left with, you absolutely could. But let's take it a step further. What if you think a key maybe accidentally left and went to lunch with one of your guys, right? Or maybe he left for the day and it might have been in his pocket and he didn't know. I can set you up alerts. So if a key has gone for more than, let's say, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you pick the amount of time, you or a team of people will get an alert on that specific stock and VIN. Let's take it one step further. Let's pretend for a second that this key was in my work jacket and I didn't know and I left for the day. Now, if we were trying to figure out where this key was, we could say, okay, we can see that it was checked out to Justin Laft and it left at 4 p.m. and he left for the day. You could shoot me a text and go, Justin, do me a favor and just open the TrueSpot app. I can open to any window. It turns on location services and it can ping this key at my house. So if a key leaves, one, I can provide you what keys left and how long they've been gone for. Two, I can provide you alerts. So whether it be you or a team of people, and I can tell you, hey, a key's been gone for more than 30 minutes, here's the stock and VIN. And then three, if it leaves with an employee, we can help you track it off campus. Look, there's a reason I keep adding on more and more Lithia stores. These guys get it, right? They're one of the biggest names in the game. I've got guys that track just keys that come out of key machines. I've got guys that just track vehicles. I've got guys that track in service. They want to be able to see the location of a key or a vehicle anywhere on the campus. Doesn't matter whether you have one campus or you've got multiple campuses, or maybe you have a parking structure and you want to know what level it's on and where on the level. I can make your store more efficient. You can provide a better customer experience and just overall make more money.